Hello. Hello. I guess the fish is a bit confused because it was very bright light. Then it turned off. And then it was like I'm filming them with half good light. Okay, but there they are. My little fishes, my babies. And here is my parsley. It's growing pretty well. I think it's cool with the parsley because yeah, I buy a lot of parsley, but if you can see this, this parsley is actually kind of big, like this one. That is what you get if you grow in water, because I had this parsley in hydroponics before, but now I have it in my aquaponics, and that means with fish and water. And if you remember, I had mint, basil, rosemary and tarragon together. It is here. The parsley is taking over. But here is my basil. Or in Thai, Bai Horapa, my Bai Horapa. Having pretty good roots actually. The mint is doing good. And the rosemary. Rosemary is, by my experience, it don't like water so much, but if you treat it good, it will grow. And this, yeah, it's an old leaf, and by age and if the water condition change, the old leaf will get all nutrients sucked out of it. So I have picked many old leaves, and also this one. It will go to waste. You just take it out. The camera have a hard time adjusting because it's a good camera, but I'm trying to get like a view. Yeah, you can see it. If I can try to get it to focus. Here, if I focus in. Yeah. That new roots are coming out of my herbs. It's kind of hard to see here. My camera have a hard time focusing, but down here, that was the roots of the rosemary or mint or basil that's making its way through down to the water. So that's the idea. Here's my salad. And this salad is pretty good actually. You can try to poke it like this. You can see how stiff it is, and that is because of good lighting. And what I was talking about, trying to get the roots out, because I had an old salad that was used to not so strong lighting. When I put it under strong light, it died. And this new salad, because I cut the old roots off, they were used to old lighting, so they were pretty like dead, like almost rotten. I cut them off, and now with the new lighting, new roots are forming pretty fast every day. They grow like 1 or 2 centimeters. And this idea is the meaning of this also. This salad, as you can see, oh, some roots is actually poking out of the root wall, but not much, but it will continue to grow down. And in about 1 week, the roots will be strong and reach the water. And how I do this is by having oxygen stones to every plant, beneath every plant. It's like aeroponics in a way, but I don't think the water droplets is that big. But it's feeding the rock wool and the roots, and it have enough oxygen, so it's doing the same thing. But as you can see, and here is my air pumps feeding oxygen, a lot of oxygen, to my plants and also to my backup water. And here I got some cucumber. This is all tomatoes. Wow, the tomato plants, some of the leaves have turned like reddish. Interesting. And in the background, bean plant. In Swedish, skärböna. And I'm feeding those plants with the water from the fish tank. And let's see if I can see some fish. I think my fish thought it was sleeping time when the lights were off, the strong light. And then I put on another light. Let's see if they are awake. Hello, fish. Hello. You might wonder why this aluminium foil. And also I got aluminium foil here. I will put the water system on so you can see. Like here. You can see I'm pumping water out of this one with this pump. It's pumping water into this tank. And I have a passive outlet from this tank for the water to come into the first tank. I can see a lot of air bubble have formed. That is why I have two, because I really don't want a water leakage. I have secured this one because if this pumps water and 1, 2 don't work, it's like 10 liters of water all over the floor. I don't want that. That is why I have 2 lines, 1, 2, to bring the water back. And as you can see, I have to fix that pretty soon. It's still getting the water back, but if it's too much air in it, it won't work. But the aluminium foil, it's making sure that in a way, because here a lot of light leakage, like what I have read on the internet is that those kind of fishes don't really like strong light a lot. And also algae might grow here, which it has in this tank, not green algae but some slime algae. Oh, that fish is a bit crazy, I think. I don't want algae growing in my fish tank, so I try to cover up light in a bit. Hello, fish. Hello. What are you up to? Hello. I have fed the fish. They are not hungry now. They just want to play around or sleep. Hello, fish. Okay. Now I have talked about that a lot, about my plants and some about my fish. Let's talk about this thing now. With this I can measure my pH. I have shown this before, but now not really how it works. So if I put it in the water, I press hold, oh, I have it on easy, that's why I'm clicking on it, because the easy is not like so interesting right now. But if I pick it up now, and let's see what it's saying. .2. Okay, so my pH is about 6.2, and that is good, because any value above 6.5 is not good. So if it's slightly acidic, that is okay. Of course, like below 5 is not good, but it's something with the tap water or something. The pH just keep rising by itself. It's not so good. So now I have a kind of stable pH of 6.5, and that's pretty good. Yeah, so the fish are okay, and my plants are okay. Everything is growing good. And now I have talked a lot about my setup. So I think I'm done for tonight. Good night and take care. Bye.